money up right here now.
I'm a blue-collar kid.
Get the ball back one more time.
And I mean this. I'm living the American dream.
How about that O-line running the rock today?
My dad drove a truck
45's an animal.
for 33 years for Kroger. My mom worked in a deli for 33 years. I had 6 brothers and sisters on the east side of Cincinnati in a 3-bedroom house with 1 bathroom. I started playing football at 5 years old, but when I was 10 or 11 years old, my dad tells the story that, hey, he was drawing football plays on napkins and on the kitchen table, and you know, when Rod was getting ready to go to football practice, if practice was at 6, he would be ready at 4:30. I guess at a young age, I had an inner calling to coach the game of football. How I was going to get there, I didn't know. So at 18 years old, my dad loaded me up in a car and took me to the Army recruiting station. And within an hour, I signed up and joined the Army. I run my football team very much like I was taught my 4 years in the Army, that, hey, 1 cause, 1 goal, 1 team, and that's the direction we go. I've had good times, I've had bad times, and I've had tragedy in my life. And what I've learned through the 50-plus years that I've been living is that nobody's, no one's going to feel sorry for you. 9 years ago, this month, March, we tragically lost our only boy, Jake. His nickname to me was Jakey Boy, and I'm going to try not to cry, but I'm here today. And if I can help someone today, I promise you, I'm going to help them. Whatever I can do to help another family going through a tragedy, I'm going to help. I'm not going to put this on the shelf, and I'm not going to put my son on the back burner. Jake is in our family's presence every day. And if I can help one family to not have to go through the tragedy that we went through, then, mission accomplished. I count every day as a blessing, and I get up every day with the same zest that I had the day before. I don't whine much, I don't cry much, and I don't complain much. And I don't like being around people that whine, cry, or complain, because life is short. And I learned that, with the loss of my son, that, here today, gone tomorrow. And I'll never get him back. But I tell parents when I recruit their sons, hey, if your son plays for me 4 years and does not get his degree, I failed. I failed you. The #1 goal for every kid in this program, if he plays for 4 years, is to get his degree. I'm blessed to work for Greg Darbyshire, the CEO of Pro Camps Worldwide. And 7 years ago, we had 2 clients, Anthony Munoz and Jason Taylor, the Miami Dolphin guy. And I think this summer we got like 25 NFL players, where we're going to go into the inner cities and produce impact camps for kids who have very, very little in their cities. And we're going to work with guys like Adrian Peterson, Dwight Freeney, Wes Welker, Jason Taylor, Cam Newton, Steve Smith. It's exciting. And again, it's a blessing. I love to do it. And I love working with these little kids. And at the end of the 2 days, you can see the smile on their faces. And again, these are kids a lot of times who don't have a whole lot going on at home. And for them to spend 2 days with an NFL player, 15 or 20 local high school coaches from their community, and me serving as the director, I'm honored to do it. I play the guitar, self-taught. I'm very proud of that. Bought my first guitar, my mom did, at a pawn shop for me when I was 11 or 12 years old. For whatever reason, God gave me that gift. I could hear a song on the radio that I liked, and I could sit down and play around with it for an hour or 2 or 3. And within 2 or 3 hours, I could learn that song by ear on my own. Besides my family, football has given me every opportunity in the world to be something and help somebody and give back. And that's, at the end of the day, man, that's what I'm hanging my hat on. Working with kids, teaching the great game of football.